let's see how long this one lasts. Do a hard reset. So a hard reset, that's essentially where you hold down, you turn it off, and then you click it on. And then you hold down the finger button or the circle button and the power button. And then the app will come off or come on. And then it'll power down again. Okay? So that's a hard reset. It's kind of like if you have a MacBook. It's like an SMC for an iPad, kind of. Alright? So a lot of these people use AIs. So essentially the AI builds and builds and builds and builds and builds. And so a lot of times you have to like reset the app, and when they start being able to like shut it off every second and shit, a lot of times it's where they've gotten their hinge into your iPad, the whole BIOS system, okay? And so then a hard reset, when people do that, essentially it causes the Apple AI to snap what code is supposed to be on there. They change it over time. They change it over time, and then it has these little abilities. So currently, you know, I got like a minute and a half now. So they were shutting it down. Want to see, here I am putting this up. They like to reach out when I, you know, right when I put this up, they were like snapping it off and stuff. And then a hard reset sometimes prevents that stuff. One of the things about when people start doing this stuff, I don't psychologically overload. See, the hackers, they want you to psychologically overload. And so I just keep using it and using it and using it. This is what I did at Facebook. And then over time, I'm sure Facebook just started to fucking laugh because it pulls people out of the fucking woodwork that just are crazy as fuck. Right? And that one of the things that I do is that I'm persistent. I do an Eisenhower against the Nazis method. That's right, Rommel. Basically, I just keep using it. I just keep using it. And then I just keep putting my information in. And I just keep using it. And then I will relentlessly use it over and over and over and over. And it'll cause them to go crazy. And that the whole idea is that they are crazy. As a wizard, when I find little things that they're trying to make me crazy about, that is where I just want to be crazy. Wedge would be crazy by now. She would. Most people would. Okay? It's a tech gaslighting psychological breakdown method. It really is. And so the whole idea is that people that use terrorist theoretics, I just won't give in. And it's like, all right, I'll just use this shitty app over and over and over and over and over. And that if the purpose is to prevent, because this is what it is about these cop gangs. They're an integrated mafia across the United States. They know that I know everything about them. They know that. And that every time that I'm just like constantly putting ClearNet information on, constantly, they're not able to get their theoretical Silk Road idea to work of scrubbing the ClearNet, because basically, you know, state of California, Washington State would basically have an investigatory AI on ClearNet. That's the type of stuff that modern states have and stuff. And so, when it comes to this, I still get my information on there. And that this is what the real reason for their like text silencing method is, that they don't want these states understanding this shit. This is what their theoretical way of keeping information so vague and lacking of understanding that then people can be taken advantage of based on not understanding some certain aspects of what these cop gangs do. Once these states start to understand then it becomes very easy. It's what it is. It's what it is with the tech nerds. It's one of the reasons why I went and researched these tech nerds. They were able to find these fucking weird facts, okay? They do it through theoretical data mine kind of ideas. But they see behind the scenes illegally. And the whole idea is that I know the theoretics of people that do this stuff. I know what their little secret languages are. I know what their little secret codes are. It's all stuff that essentially falls into Satanism. And that as a little child, being a person with all these scars, they were required to teach me these language methods. And then even as a child, I would use that stuff against them. And that the whole idea is they use that stuff. They know who I am. They know who the people with scars are. And they're basically cop mafias.